Tuesday. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Another beautiful, beautiful day here. More mowing and more birds, although you say you don't hear the mowing so much, and that's good. Feels like it's coming from both sides. Anyway, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I'm wearing my boxy. I brought my fleece out because I may not last the whole time just in my boxy because it's a little chilly today. It's only going up to the 50s, and Dennis was just reading me the weather for the next few days. By Friday it's going to be like 37 degrees at night again. So apparently the beginning of May is supposed to be pretty chilly. And then now the breeze is coming up, so now I'm chilly. I'm going to put on my fleece so I can sit outside because it is so gorgeous. And we are going to the store today, which means I don't have time to pick sticks. Yay! I hate picking. But we got to do it. That front yard, it's a disgrace. All this mowing, it's not our front yard. Our neighbors are probably like, "Rah." Our neighbors don't care. Our neighbors don't care. We were very careful when we bought our house to make sure we weren't in a development with an association or anything like that. We don't want to have to ask anybody what color we can paint our front door. Sorry. I know a lot of people prefer that. They don't, they don't want to have to deal. They want a higher authority to deal with, a junk car or whatever front yard that isn't getting mowed. And our house needs to be power washed, something terrible, so. But we weren't interested in such an arrangement, so we don't. And we live among people who weren't interested in such an arrangement. Anyway. So we went to Costco yesterday, and there was no line. There were hardly, it wasn't very crowded. We were not able to get everything on our list, and it's interesting because they have a big poster in the front as you walk in. Things we do have, toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. Things we do not have, which included several things, paper towels among them on our list. But in fact, they did have paper towels. They had, small businesses back when they were allowed to be open. Go to Costco and places like that to buy things in bulk. So they had the tri-fold or duo-fold paper towels like you would put in a dispenser in a public bathroom. They're paper towels. They're just not on a roll. So we bought those. And, they don't fit perfectly in an empty Kleenex box, but you can bend them and get them in the empty Kleenex box, and then they just pull out like Kleenex. So we did buy paper towels. They just weren't rolls of paper towels. Oh, that's easy peasy. I wasn't sure they would fit in the Kleenex box, but turns out they do. I mean, not perfectly, but well enough. So anyway, FYI, if you're out of paper towels and you're going to Costco or someplace like that, look around. They might have this kind. So, and when normal paper towels are again available, then these are, for the next catastrophe. Anyway, but no line, they were just like, please social distance in the store, but it was easy to do. Well, it wasn't even a checkout line. I mean, you go to Costco, there's usually 4 people in every line, Are you ready? Yeah. And out we went. So we got my mother-in-law's list. I was right, it's not very long. She's been grocery shopping. But she gave us a list, so we will get that. And we're going to stop at the fish store. We haven't been to the fish shop since this all happened. And so, and they have a new thing. We went on their website to see, okay, how do you shop here? You call ahead with your order at least a half an hour ahead of time. Tell them when you expect to be there, and then they bring it to your car. So we'll do that first, and we'll take a cooler with some ice packs in it and put our fish and stuff in there, and then go to Wegmans. But it's not going to take long. Our grocery shopping shouldn't take very long, so it should be fine. So our empanadas will be for tomorrow night because they're kind of a lot of work, and it's a lot of work to go to the grocery store and clean everything and take it over to my mother-in-law's and everything. So we're gonna have sushimi for dinner and some other kind of fish. So that'll be fun. Anyway, so I had trouble falling asleep last night, but I slept pretty well after I was asleep, and I slept long. It's late now. It's late. So I feel okay. But the reason I couldn't sleep last night because my body was still excited because I came in third in my tournament. I came in third. So close. I wasn't really that close because I had like 250,000 chips, and the number one guy had like 1 million chips. Literally. I think by that time the blinds were like 4,000, 8,000. So, yeah. Anyway, I came in third. And it was a knockout tournament, which means it was a $5 tournament, so it cost $5 to get in. And half of that money goes to the prize pool, which is divided by everybody who, wins money, which is, 89 people were in the money. So there were probably 400 people in the tournament, is my guess, approximately 400, maybe 500, and 89 people. So the first, 50 people in that list got like $5.35. It was a $5 tournament. And then it goes up very tiny, very tiny, very tiny. But I won $100. I won $100 plus. It was a bounty tournament, which means that half the money the half of your $5 goes towards the bounty. So, so I had a bounty of $1.25. $1.25 on me. So everybody has a $1.25 bounty at the beginning of the tournament, and if somebody knocks you out, so I knocked out 15 people, something like that. So on my way to third. So say the first person I knocked out had a bounty of $1.25. I got $1.25, and the other $1.25 of his $2.50 gets added to my bounty, so that I start to become worth more and more as I knock people out. By the time I got knocked out, the guy who knocked me out got $40 bounty because of all the money that I had collected on my bounty as I was knocking people out. And I collected $78 in bounties because the later you go in the tournament, everybody's bounty is higher and higher because they've knocked people out too. Anyway, it's a little complicated, but it meant that I won $175. And that was going to cost me $5. And I only had one buy-in, and I didn't play. That was the only thing. But, so that was good. So that's, I'm not back up to even yet, but I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to even. And I was just playing around in the beginning. Now I'm getting serious, apparently. Anyway. But to get to third, that means you're playing 4 hours. And so I was, I didn't get knocked out till like 11:30 at night. And my whole body is buzzing from adrenaline because it's very exciting. I mean, it's a $5 tournament, but $100. I think the first place guy won $250 or something like that. So those two guys both made more money when I got knocked out, not even counting my bounty. But anyway. So at 11:30, my whole body's buzzing and I'm full of adrenaline, which means I'm not going to fall asleep. So I watched some British baking and knit on my boxy, and that calmed me down. And but it just still took me a little while to fall asleep. But otherwise, I slept okay. But I slept late. Anyway, so that was fun. So I'm very pleasantly surprised how well my poker has gone. Now, don't get me wrong, I got lucky several times. You do not get deep in a tournament without getting lucky. In other words, you're playing big hands when you don't have the best hand to begin with when the money goes in, and then, you know, your card comes, or two. I had one guy very mad at me, very mad at me, very mad at me. It happens. It happens. And it happens to me too. But not yesterday. Yesterday I did well. So the birds are out, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And I'm feeling pretty good. The pit of my stomach isn't so bad the last couple days, so that's nice. And a couple of beautiful sunny days does not hurt for that, you know, to just kind of help you calm down. So I guess I'm not sure what else I have to say. I don't know what else we were talking about over the course of the last few days. I miss my granddaughters. We were at the park the other day and there was a little girl. She was about 5 years old. She was on a little tiny bicycle and her grandparents were following her on scooters. And her grandfather had a motorized scooter. And they were going down the straightaway and the little girl's pedaling as fast as she can, saying, "Let me win, let me win." And her grandfather's coming up behind her, "Let me win, let me win." And it reminded me of Isabel so much. She was adorable. "Let me win, let me win." She's looking behind her and pedaling her. Let me win. Oh. That's the hard part of this. One of the hard parts. One of the hard parts. One of the hardest parts for me. I mean, other people are having trouble, like, affording groceries. Those long lines at the food bank are just horrifying. Maze just came out from underneath the deck. She's so funny. When she comes out from under there, she looks like a little leaf pile. We're gonna be cutting her hair soon. Oh my god, the poor dog. I hope she doesn't have any, like, vanity, because she's gonna look terrible. So anyway, all right. Well, I guess that's all I have to say. So nice to have a beautiful day. And I hope everything is going well for you, that your sweaters are coming along good, and that your family is safe and well. And we'll see what we have when we come out of the other side of this. It will be interesting. It will be very interesting. So everybody stay safe. Even you, Stacy, and stay sane.